Oh, say, can you see the light? What's the problem with shouldn't have turned down those cue cards. Oh.
Welcome back to United States of Australia. I am the Aussie guy. And yes, it's official, folks. You see it pinned in the chat. You see the QR code. Oh, wrong way, that way. And yeah, under my name. We are on Supertip officially. We're officially launching today. Supertip.gg/USOA. Have some fun with some voices. But to join me on this journey this week is my friend and yours, just Josh. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, Ozzy. You know when they say one door closes, another one always opens. This is true, unless our buddy, Robbie the Mariner fan, is behind it.
Thank you very much. And also joining us is a man known the world over having a head like a fucking pineapple. It's Echo Pineapple. Hello, Echo.
Hello. Yes, Robbie is fat. That's all. I didn't have anything else prepared.
You're looking gold and shandy there, my friend.
Thank you. QR code here as well, guys, just in case you need it. In
Echo,
case your boomer eyes can't see the one top right.
Thank you, Echo. And yes, of course, also joining us, a man who shit himself before the show this time, Robbie the Mariner fan. How you doing, brother?
I strive for improvement. You know, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
Before, not after.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you could make sure it happened before the show this time rather than 45 minutes in or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully the Wi-Fi doesn't do shit itself either, so.
Yeah. We can only hope, right? We can only hope. Anyway, you know I don't like to mess around. Let's get into this week's show.
Aaron's boring, and April adds nothing. It's gonna be great. We're scripting this morning. Come on. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's gonna be mediocre as fuck. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp.
Time to start scrimping.
It is indeed. And I see him in the chat. And the first thing we're going to get to, Jason and Mesa, welcome. We see him in the chat. My first order of business on Super Tip is to bring up something I missed last week when we weren't putting text tips on screen. This came in and I missed it, unfortunately. But this is Jason and Mesa. Oh, wait, I should make Echo big, shouldn't I?
Yes, I should be the lead attraction on this show.
Oh, why did that work? Why didn't that work?
Close. Oh, man. Maybe move me with you and then do it. Oh. Put me in your box, Aussie guy.
Look at that.
There we go.
You dirty
There we
pineapple.
go. Is that better? Oh, Robbie, you can control that. Geno tried boxing. He got a fist lunch. Team Dixon. I love it.
Thank you, Jason.
I love it, Jason. Thank you for that last week. I apologize that I missed it, but it's a good line. And I've got to do that thing, don't I? Robbie, can you fix the screen back?
Yeah, I don't want to be.
Yeah.
Right,
You're
okay,
in
so
charge
let
of
me
the screen,
take
Robbie.
it off.
What?
There you go. Go. We're all good, Robbie. Don't you worry.
Don't worry, Robbie. We're workshopping our way
secret
through.
Code. Secret code.
Yeah, secret code.
Our tactics are go, Aussie guy, Echo, do that thing. Yeah, okay. It's super cryptic. It's good.
So, Robbie, your job, when I say we've got a super tip, it's your job to make Echo full screen. All right? Can you do that for us?
We'll do.
Thank you. I will definitely give you a heads up.
What would you do without me?
I know, it's amazing. Again, I'm glad you shoot yourself before the show instead of during the show. But also, Jason Mesa gets another special thing because he actually super tipped Milton this week, and this one really did crack me up. And I thought, we have to make it up to Jason for missing his super tip last week. So I thought I'll give him, his super tip play double on another show. This was very fair. No. This is a video, Robbie. This is a video.
Sorry.
Fans that plan on dying in Colorado, we have a new sponsor. It's Jill's Wills. Call Jill if you need a will, if you will.
Very good.
Very, very, very good, Jason. I chuckled for a while, and Patrick loved it as well. I think he did actually play it a couple of times, but very funny. Jill's Wills, if you will. Loved it, Jason. Loved it. So this week, I don't know if you guys saw, Aaron was getting, I guess, trolled again by someone pretending to be Paul Shea.
Again?
Yes.
What a surprise.
And starts talking smack about Paul Shea and all of that. So we may see a little bit of that in the beginning of my first clip because we are going to Wednesday, and I did something different this week. I've actually pulled... wait, which one is it? This one. I've actually pulled the entire episode, and we're going to... We're not just doing the first few minutes this week. We're trying something different, but we're going to start from the start, of course.
Of course.
Obviously, we won't sit through all of this. Oh, that's too far. There we are.
It's the dance.
Here it is. Wow, it's this long. I love Bret Hart's theme music, don't you? Great riff by what was the guy's name? What's his name?
Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Steel Toe Evening Show. It's the last one of the week. Unbelievable. I don't think we can top last night, and I don't know if we can top this morning. You guys are back to perfect, and we're 2 goals away from 7 straight perfect weeks of the toe.
I love this. This is all just for him, and he thinks it's owning people is perfect. Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? He's making up for it later. Like, I thought the whole thing was you hit the goal, you get overtime. That's the win or the loss. If there's no overtime, you lost. But he's making up for it to have these perfect weeks. Like, what are you doing this for, man? I don't think anyone is actually seething about your goals and your perfect weeks. I don't know. It does seem very bizarre to me. He goes in that direction.
Your volume's going a little bit weird.
What's that?
Your volume sounded like it's going a little bit weird. The last sentence you said was fine, but kind of underwatery a tiny bit, just as a heads up.
Oh, no. Yay.
All good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You're not schmuling it.
Oh, man. You guys just keep lighting it up. And this week, the mornings and the evenings have been doing pretty well. I mean, look, got to give the mornings their credit. Outside of Monday, it's been easy. There's been no asking. They got within $50 in the first hour.
I mean, come on. There's been no asking.
Not a single beg.
Not a single request. I don't think he said Streamlabs.
There.
Yes, I don't think he said Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo more than 50 times.
I'll just never get over the fact that what happens to the people that watch both the morning and night? It's like, well, half of me was shit, but the other half of me was good. I don't get it.
Yes, and I think it pretty much is the same people watching in the morning.
Exactly.
Just less people in the night who can't handle another 2.5 hours of Aaron for the day. They did their trolling in the morning. They're all trolled out. And
well, what constitutes a perfect week in his mind? Like,
so it's
me,
hitting
that would be no asking.
Well, I mean, that would be a perfect week for him. But I don't know that he knows how to do a show without begging anymore. I think it's literally got to that level. You've seen him react where he people sometimes someone will drop $350 and say no goal today, just do a show, and he still can't not beg for money. Like he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Should I just leave?
Yeah, because he doesn't have enough prepared to carry himself through a show where he doesn't have to beg for money.
I do think he has plenty of little stories that he can click on that he thinks he can riff on. But it's just, I think it's so ingrained in him now that he can't not beg for money.
It's part of his identity.
Dang Lizard says, wait, you're telling me that viewers don't care as much about the success of a show? It's almost like pointing out that your viewers are back to less than 50 doesn't affect me. Yes, Dang Lizard, you're right. We are less than 50. And I always appreciate your updates. He never ceases to amaze me of how he can work it in, how he can, and he made it a bit more interesting. This week.
Today, there was yesterday. It went really smooth. You guys, of course, have been ridiculously good. You're starting 15 ahead for tonight. Thank you very much for that. 185 is the number, but look, we win tonight. We win tomorrow. It's another perfect week for the toe, and that's number 7 in a row. And thank you guys so much for making this thing such an easy ship to run.
Does he think his audience is dumb enough to treat it like a sports game? It's like, you know what I mean? It's got to be his angle, right? Because the way he keeps pushing this, it's another win for the toe. It's a perfect week. We're keeping our streak going. It's almost like a coach trying to fire his team up to score more points in the fourth quarter.
I'm quite curious as well because every so often, I know you're a big fan of Muttering Jay, but he will kind of comment on when he misses it. And I know Muttering Jay's been away for a week or two. But I'm fairly sure it hasn't been over 7 weeks since I saw posts from Muttering Jay being like, missed it by $150, missed it by $50, missed it by $75. So the example you gave, Aussie Guy, there is great because could you imagine telling your team, brilliant, we've not lost over the last 7 weeks? They're like, what are you on about? We've lost the last 3 in a trot. And it's like, no, we're doing great.
I'm with Echo on this.
Dunking on the days.
I thought he hit a shit ton of speed bumps in February. So the 7 weeks, it's a little stretch there.
Yeah, look, I don't think he's hit a Monday goal in regulation that entire streak. Right. The Monday goal gets made up over other goals, because this is the game that you can win 3 days later if the evening show, comes in and saves the day.
My bad. I'm the idiot still, so you're absolutely right. Yeah. You've won every time. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, and if worse comes to worse, maybe Aaron himself just chucks in some money to the goal to keep it as a very perfect generous week. Like that really sounds like mental illness at that point, right? Like you're gonna give your own money to your show to maintain a streak you made up that nobody cares about, other than to laugh about. You're like, I don't know. Maybe he's a genius entertainer. It's amazing how he talks about this goal.
Last few months, what an unbelievable day! What an unbelievable steel-toe day it was today. We got a little bit of attention. Again, I don't want attention for crushing Tom Myers and making him rage quit a stream by just goofing and playing with him. There is going to be a theme of tonight's show, and that is a lot of people, I use the line, and I'll use it again. Why do they come to me to die? I don't ask them to. I don't get involved in their business.
So this is amazing. He's the only one who puts it in those terms. Like he talks about how Milton and others are trying to destroy him, and they want him to die. But then when he's talking about dishing it out to someone else, he's announcing their death. You know
Killed
what I
them.
mean?
They're
Like,
coming to die.
Slaughtered them.
yeah,
absolutely killed them on my stream last night, and they are absolutely.
yeah. I won't show you
obliterated.
the clip. I'll just tell you how I thought my stuff was funnier and I was way better.
Yeah.
They come to me, they go, "We got this guy," and then I go, "Aha, loser," and then they melt down and lose their shit. Melton's the toughest of them because he's been losing his mind for 2 years, thinking he's got me every time. He's got that Wile E. Coyote energy, and I just go meep meep, and he fucks off and turns red, gives himself black eyes, punching himself in the face. Then you've got this Tom Myers guy, who, you know, we like tripled his audience today. We sent our
By the way, which is just above our audience right now. Just like what he's boasting about, the tripling Tom Myers audience. I think he got him up to 48. We're sitting at 40. Not a massive boast. Because like technically what Aaron added to the show is less than what we have right now. So that's not a brag, Aaron. It's not a boast.
our fans over there. We tripled his audience. And he responds, instead of talking to us, he tries to write notes. And so we just wrote notes back, and naturally mine were funnier.
We wrote notes back, right? So the audience was all in on these notes that he was writing. But then when it came down to it, my lines were funnier. Like mine were better. So they became his when humor had to be dished out.
Yeah, for sure. He clearly Mike Morsed the conversation. He had a look at the chat. He went, "That's a good one. I'm going to use that one." Oh, I think we can all agree the chatters are substantially funnier than most of the people who stream in the Dabbleverse. So.
Yeah. Now, just to recap, also, Aaron's big own of Tom Myers was when Tom Myers says, "How did Nick's cum taste?" Aaron said, "Like the Coke he fed his daughter." I was like, it's not really owning Tom Myers with that line, Aaron.
Not really.
You're admitting to eating cum while trying to own Nick Cater. I mean, it's a ballsy move. It's a ballsy move.
Bad look.
Cupcake's Corner with American Cupcake, who my daughter would love to give a shout out to because she did get some bonus birthday presents because Cupcake was very generous last week. Because people did donate on behalf of my daughter, you know, for her birthday. So I did actually, use that money for my daughter's birthday. Yeah, obviously, you know, I definitely got more money last week than normal, and I was like, yeah, you did play that card, so you probably should.
You better got her something nice.
Yeah. So no, she was pretty happy. A mixture of different treats and toys and etc. So thank you, Cupcake. By the way, Cupcake said, "I hate Aaron so much." I don't know if I actually read the.
No, you just went money.
Yeah, no, well, it's not. No, it's his membership milestone. I was saying thank you for last week, but he says I hate Aaron so much, which look, I'll say is a reasonable reaction. I don't know. I just find him too cartoonishly, like the lies and all that is just insane. And I've said it before. He's like the antagonist in a kids movie, where like he's always going to take the shitty angle and be the shitty person, but he's too dumb to really actually cause any real damage. If you know what I mean?
Like, dislike
a Spy Kids villain
for him.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I have to say, I'm a cheeky boy. And then
Sorry, pal. I was just going to ask you, do you think if there's someone who watches his show who has no access to X, doesn't watch any other shows, do you think there's any of them in that scenario who actually still believe everything he says? Because obviously we've got a lot of like context, you know, that we can add to it. We watch the other shows, we see clips where he's like contradicting himself. Do you think there's anyone that watches his show that somehow lives in such a bubble that they're like, yep, absolutely destroying Melton again this week, killing it? Or do you think everyone's at least a little bit like, there's got to be a fan, at least one, right, that genuinely believes this shit?
No, he definitely has his Minnesota fans. And, you know, those people, I mean, apparently, again, it's all through the Aaron filter, but those people often say, stop with the drama. We don't want the drama talk. Just do the show like you used to. So I think there's definitely people that it is like it's background noise and you're not hearing all of it and all of that. I think there's a lot of that where I don't think they're necessarily listening to it all or paying attention to it all for sure. Like he's got a core group there and, a core group of people that blindly believe him and everything he says. But yeah, if you pay any attention at all, you could just hear how he contradicts himself within seconds sometimes, let alone within minutes or days.
Rage quit his stream like a bitch. Again, these people are always like, and then I had another guy losing his mind on my phone on me today. And like, I keep going back to the same thing with these people. I go, you came to me. Like, I didn't seek you out. Like, one of these guys wrote an article about me, and I talked about the article on the show, and now there's at least someone pretending to be him. It's either someone pretending.
This is such insanity, this entire round. We're not going to cover it. They covered it on, I think, This Little Piggy. Other shows have definitely covered it already, but effectively, Aaron is covering his bases going, I'm pretty sure this is a troll, but if it isn't a troll, I'm going to take some deep shots at fucking Paul Shea in the process. But I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure it's a troll, but maybe I should let his radio station know there's someone impersonating him. Like, complete, like all the stuff he talks about, like gay ops. So he goes, these people are doing gay ops. The moment he gets an opportunity to try and be a snake to someone, he announces, I'll take part in gay ops. All right, we're going to skip forward, something I don't normally do. We're going to go to just one of Aaron's segments. You know what I mean? And I dropped the needle earlier today, and I found something. So I'm going to go find that timestamp. Oh, back. Go about there. There we go. So this is what's this fella's name, Robbie? You know
Sean
him?
Strickland. Sean
Strickland. Yeah.
UFC
He's
guy.
going to UFC guy.
Popeyes.
He's going to Popeyes. Yeah, Robbie would have seen the video. I guarantee.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, of course. Yeah, you just can't tell by just the sign there.
My two favorite loves, MMA and food.
Yeah, I was about to say exactly the same thing. Well, especially fried chicken. I assume it's fried chicken.
This is going to surprise you. I'm not a big fried chicken fan.
Wow.
Whoa. That is correct. Robbie, did you recognize this as a Popeyes just from half of the sign in the background? Did you just look at that and go, Popeyes? That's definitely a Popeyes.
The lighting, it all made sense right
no
there.
comment. I don't appreciate that analysis by you either. So
too accurate.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, the summation, like, because Robbie did say, yeah, I've seen the video, blah, 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 but he didn't actually explain what's going on. So Sean Strickland is going to a Popeyes in, I assume it's, in the projects in the hood to see what it's like to be a black person, I believe is the gimmick of it all. So, yeah.
Let's get into some real content tonight. I'm tired of fucking backhanding people.
All right, guys, here we are. We're at the Popeyes, and I'm a white man, and I don't know the love of chicken. And I want the love of chicken, so I come to the Popeyes. So am I going to like it? I think you're going to like it. All right, so
Scoop.
Isn't it fun when white people just go into like production?
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, cool.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
No worries.
J Scoop, welcome to this program.
What's up? That was the best part, though, right before you put me in.
Talk about bringing a white guy in.
Yeah, the chicken. Oh, my God.
This is actually great. Although Scoop doesn't look like it, he does have African-American heritage. So it's good timing.
He's the dark white meat.
That's right.
Yes.
I'm the other white meat.
Can you give me the N-word pass then, please, Scoop, if you wouldn't mind?
Even I don't have it. I remember one time I was talking with one of my friends, and he said, "You're 25% approved."
So what you can say, Nick?
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it.
Prominently black places and just make everybody uncomfortable. Now look, full disclosure, I know a lot of people find him to be a douche, and he is a douche. But I like Sean Strickland. I think he means well. I don't think he's trying to fuck with anybody or hurt their feelings or anything. I think he's just a big dumb jock animal. And
like, again, I don't know necessarily that he wants to hurt anyone's feelings. Like he is just being a goofball here, but like it's pretty insensitive to like walk in there with your camera and go, "I'm white and I want to learn about chicken." You know what I mean? Like,
you know those guys that go to like dangerous countries and like videotape themselves like trying to survive. The fact Sean Strickland's doing that, just walking into a Popeyes, is I think the definition of insensitive. It's like, look at me in this third world country, Popeyes.
It depends on where the Popeyes is located.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like, I'm going to assume it's not in Compton or something, so.
Not all Popeyes are equal.
The way it's frozen right now, he looks like a relative of the Kelseys.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
you can't help it.
I'm going to give it a shot, guys. I'm giving my Popeyes a shot. Time to experience.
Be moving up in weight.
Experience what black man experiences.
Wait, did he not pay for it then, Aussie guy? Is that the bit?
Oh my god!
I love Aaron's got a shoehorn in his boxing stuff. He's like, oh yeah, he must be trying to move up a weight category.
Weight class,
yeah.
That's what I'd recommend him if he was trying to do it because I'm
Yeah.
a coach and all that. You know, that's what I'd recommend.
Yeah.
Lots of protein. Oh no!
God damn it! I tried to go back a little bit and I went back a lot,
And he can't help it.
I'm going to give it a shot, guys. I'm giving my Popeyes a shot. Time to experience.
Not too bad.
Must be moving up in weight.
Experience what black man experiences.
Wait, I fucking stepped all over that, Aaron. You fucking hack.
Time to experience. Experience what black man experiences.
Time to experience what a black man experiences.
We've only heard it 3 times down here.
Yeah, now I'll pause it there. Let's everyone take a guess. Obviously, I can't be a part of it. What's Aaron's first joke for experiencing what a black man experiences? Echo, go.
So a cop breaks into the car and shoots him.
I feel like
Not
we could
bad.
out ourselves being racist here. So
Yeah, that's part of the fun.
It's all satire. It's all satire,
Yeah.
Robbie. You
That's
can
right,
get
it's
away
all
with anything
satire.
by saying satire.
Josh, what are your thoughts on his first living like a
He's-
black person joke?
He's probably gonna be disappointed there's no waffles in there.
Ooh,
Interesting.
okay.
Just
I
go and
like it.
pop.
I like it. Yeah.
Scoop.
Oh my god. I just want to go with the fun route of the conquest of having a large member.
Yep.
All right.
That's a good
He's
one.
going to make
Yep.
a big black dick joke, you think? And
Yep.
Robbie.
single black father, like, you know, just abandoning the...
Oh wow!
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, brilliant.
All right, let's
Guesses
see.
across the board. That's good.
Great guesses. All great guesses. Let's see who's the winner.
Does this mean he's going to start up his car and floor it away from people looking to collect for child support? See, now this...
Yes, Robbie wins it.
Winner. Well done.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing that I won this? I don't know.
Great.
Well,
thing.
the
It's a
worst
great
part
thing,
is,
Robbie.
because for a moment there, I forgot what the answer was, and I was like, "Wait, what's the speeding car about again?" And then he goes running away from child support. Oh, there we go. There it is. It's
The only thing that would have made it better is if Robbie was wearing a white hoodie so he looked like a Klan member while he got it right.
Or like he ate a clan member. Yeah.
Now the next guess is everyone's got to take a guess again. And we'll make it a big game about
Oh
today's one.
god!
How many more jokes is Aaron going to make about black people?
Oh,
Oh, is this over under here?
No, I'm not
3.
even giving you an over and under.
I'm going
Okay.
3.
Robbie's going 3.
I'd say at least 4. I'm going up 1-4.
Josh is going
okay.
4.
So
Cool.
my first guess was 4. So I'm going to join Josh on 4. I'm going to stick to my guns. I think 4's right.
Yeah, and Scoop.
4 more. Yes.
4 more.
4 more from now. Yep.
4 more. Yeah.
4 more.
FOMO. Showcase Showdown. I'm going with 5.
Oh,
Oi,
Scoop's going with 5. Now I'm not
genius.
counting. I'm not counting the chat's jokes, all right? Because
Yes.
he does read
Yep.
jokes from the chat. I'm
Okay.
not counting those.
Yep.
It's just
Damn it.
Aaron's
Sure.
own jokes. Yeah.
Okay.
This is not funny. We should not rewind this and keep playing that part. Let's not do that. All right?
Time to experience what black man experiences.
Showing up 15 minutes late for work. Never. See, this is
One.
not what we should be doing
One.
right now with this. I'm definitely not going to close this down and go into the chat before we continue with this video because I feel like that's just inviting trouble.
The shot. Time to experience what black man experiences.
Now someone's going to take his sneakers, knock him out, and then stomp on his head while he's on the ground. Is that?
Dude.
Two.
Bit wordy, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's still a joke, like in theory. And he's
Yeah, for
making
sure.
fun of Tom Myers, by the way.
Oh,
But
okay.
we know what
All
he's
right,
doing.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, not in, well. Anyway, Dang Lizard has made a guess, by the way. Here 4, but one is going to be basically the same as one of the other 3. Not bad. Big Greg is going with 6. Jason and Mesa is going with 4, and Shit Show is going with 4. I think they're all.
Yeah, all copying us. I think Deng's joke was actually maybe a bit of an Inception joke as well, where maybe he's making a joke about black people in his joke about him making jokes about black people. They're all the same. They're all the same.
Not bad.
Time to experience what black man experiences.
And Sean Strickland was just hit with a stray bullet.
There you go.
All right, let's go here. Let's go to the chat really quick.
Right,
I don't
now
want
we
to
go
do
with the chat
this.
jokes.
Yeah, Kip says, "Hello, Black. I'd like some chicken, like you blacks eat." Right? It's a little.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
It's a little on the nose. I guess.
I love
we
what he
could
picks
say.
out of the chat. It's great.
Temple of Jared says,
Yes,
"Sleep until your eyes are sleeping until your eyes are tired of being closed." That's. Fuck you, dude. Writes an insatiable love for malt liquor and menthol cigarettes. All right, this is getting a little.
That's better.
Yeah, that one's more on point. Yeah, I
Accurate.
agree.
Yeah.
Oh, Sam Show says stray bullet. He ain't a 5-year-old. Oh,
I mean, just
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. They got one good comment. The rest were pretty rubbish. That one was brutal. That was good.
My lost interest and Gray Duckling at the same time. Gray Duckling with $5. Yeah, chirp. My lost interest. It would be funnier if he let his smoke detector battery go dead.
so what I love about that is Grey Duckling summed it up with his $5. Chirp, we get
Chirp.
it. Smoke detector, bang.
Mm-hmm.
But then he's got to read my lost interest free comment to explain the joke that we all got.
So, someone said to me, Aussie guy, that my lost interest, because he's not been clipping a lot lately. I think he's busy and what have you. But someone said if you go in Steel Toes chat, he's always in the chat. And I think that's obviously you see some of the clippers around, but I didn't realize he was such a big Steel Toe fan.
I mean, Aaron can be charming to people, I guess.
Sure.
There are people that do genuinely support him, and look, fair enough to you. Like, it's not. Again, I don't hate the guy. I think he's a shitty guy, and but
He's a
I'm
content
more
like machine in terms of what we can joke about him.
Exactly, that's more the point. Like, I love how you can just pluck something out and make fun of it.
Well, it's like when a sports talk radio guy will be like, it's like when a sports talk radio guy in a local market who actually likes the team is like, this would be terrible if this QB came to our team, but it'd be great for my job because then you'd have something to talk about. So yeah.
No, agreed. All right, I think the game's still alive. By the way, we're at 3.
Okay.
3.
Yeah.
He's done 3 jokes for the bit. He's gone off to the chat to see, get some mirth from the chat.
We're tree
To
fitting.
experience what a black man experiences. Guys, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. This is disgusting. Thank you, Gray Duckling, for the $5. 170 away from tonight. Keep it going. Thank you guys very much.
Didn't even have to ask all week. bad to ask for money.
You're very generous.
Didn't
Let's
say a
pop
word.
in and knock out that final evening goal of the week. $2 from Loaded Wrench says, made me check on my bike.
Oh, that's a
Buffalo
classic.
Jockey
Yeah.
writes his credit just dropped by 300 points. Fucking mean.
So his chat's
This
chat's
isn't
doing
what
okay.
he meant, you guys. He meant trying Popeye's chicken. Can we continue, please? Can we do that?
And I'm real white.
Oh, go back. Sorry.
Experience. Popeye's a shot. Time to experience what black man experiences.
You just put the car in your mom's name?
We've hit 4. We've hit 4.
Oh.
So Josh and Eccles currently, he's losing hair by the hour. Yeah, and if you notice the couple of little tufts, I mean, when he comes back full screen again, the couple of little tufts off to the side, it's like, do you do that? Or is that just how it is in the morning? But it looks like he goes, yeah, if I put this bit over here and this bit over here, yeah, that spreads across a little bit of scalp. That's covering it.
Coverage.
It's ours to lose, Josh. It's ours to lose, mate.
It is.
Yeah.
Scoop's gonna scoop in with the victory. I reckon.
Come on, Aaron. No more.
I'm gonna be like, no, I was gonna make a flag joke, but never mind.
Go ahead.
You're the only one allowed.
Yeah.
I was gonna be.
I didn't want to keep doing this. I can't help. Some would say I'm a slave to this bit.
Oh my god.
I think that's 5.
That's
I
5.
think that's 5.
Yeah.
He didn't rewind the video. He didn't rewind the video. It doesn't count, even though we know he's doing another one right now. This very second. This second he's going to do it.
Big Greg and I
well
was
done,
now.
He's just firing off both chambers there.
No, Big Greg and I was a chance of victory here
6.
because he did predict 6 a while ago. So let's see.
And I took the cheap
Yeah.
way out, right? You know, just above whoever was highest. So Big Greg would actually be earning it.
Yeah, no, that's true. And Robbie just underestimated our friend Aaron.
Just how racist he is.
Yeah.
Time to experience what black man experiences.
You're exchanging your EBT cards for cash?
Oh,
There it is. That's
I
6.
don't want to go
That's
back in.
6.
Let's not go back into the chat. Let's not.
Big Greg and I was wins.
Let's not go
I
back.
think
into
J
the
Scoop
chat.
gets the panel victory, though. Yeah, come on.
Kipcast says
yeah,
you just didn't
yes.
pay
Oh, hang
child
on.
support. I see.
Yeah, you already did that one. Aaron. Unbelievable. Yeah, Scoop is the on-stage winner.
It's
but
funny
Big Greg
because the
and I was
last
the
one
chat
that
winner.
the last one that he made was along the lines of the joke I was gonna make. That I came in there and I snatched that victory like an EBT card. But, yeah.
One other thing that Aaron was up to this week was building up his hours on Rumble for some reason. I can't even remember what it was about. He needs to do a certain amount of hours on Rumble to qualify for something. And I don't know if they even need to be watch hours. I think it's just streaming hours, apparently.
Okay.
So he just has to
So
stream on Rumble.
Some sort of monetization, like maybe a different
Yeah.
level of monetization. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So he did a Rumble stream on, so I think it was a Thursday night Rumble stream, which he doesn't normally do. Evening streams end on a Wednesday, and I always like to go to Evening Aaron. And so we're going to Evening Aaron again, but this is an impromptu one, and he's there from the golf course. He'd gone from the driving range. Don't know if it was necessarily a golf course. Again, let's skip past this.
Is Evening Aaron wearing nothing but a smoking jacket?
Let's wait and see.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome
Wait, did I download the wrong one?
to the Steel Toe Morning Show. It's me. It's Aaron. Why don't I put my face up there? Look at how pretty I am
I downloaded the wrong
today.
one.
Oh,
Don't
you
worry.
idiot.
Oh, what an idiot. Well, let's just watch
Something
for a
I would
minute
do.
anyway.
You
Yeah.
can blame it on Robbie.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I was
Robbie.
gonna say.
Fuck's sake.
He did that one and then the morning back to back. And yeah, I must have just clicked on the wrong one.
That's my fault.
Yeah, it is your fault, actually. Well done.
Today's title is about Linda Hogan screaming about her husband. Sorry, I thought it would get you in the door. Yeah. I played a little trick on you. Feeling good, man. Got a great night's sleep. Got out to the golf course for the first time this year. It's March 27th.
It's a good point on the golf, right? He's been talking about, I don't know if you guys have heard, his next big event is going to be his celebrating his revenge porn misdemeanor guilty plea by having a comedy show and a golf tournament on the Friday. And then we may be breaking some news a bit later on with some of our clips in another segment. But Aaron is all about the golf again, which makes me think boxing might not happen for a while for Aaron. And he's now excited about golf. But yeah, he couldn't stop talking about organizing a golf event. So I don't know. Let's see if he gets into it at all here.
March 27th. First day out. Now, I didn't get a round in. I went to the driving range. I was not expecting the course to be in good shape at all. And it really, honestly, it looked, I would say, like a desert course. Like it just looked dry. That was it. Greens were open. They were ready to go. I couldn't believe it. And I was tempted. I went to the clubhouse and I just went, do I put a round in? Do I just grab a couple buckets of balls? Or do I haven't.
I really thought and was hoping that he was about to say, do I ask about organizing a golf tournament here? I thought that's where he was going. I was like, come on, Aaron, do it for me, do it. But no, he thought he might play a round.
On a club this year. And the guy at the clubhouse was like, well, I've only got 2 tee times left. And I went, we'll do the range.
Oh, cool story.
And then I started hitting the driver at the range, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I should have went out on the course. I should have waited 15 minutes and went out. Then I got my wedge out, and I went,
Immediately, he just starts crushing drives, of course. Aaron's just crushing drives.
I should be out
there. Yeah.
I like that he's given us a little recap on just a little bit what he's been up to at the golf course. And he's immediately proving to us that he's like, I constantly make bad decisions that I regret minutes later. I'm like, nope, shouldn't have gone there. Should have gone on the actual course. Smashing it.
No, it's good
we're practicing
today. I got my 6-iron out now. Well, because if you play golf, you know that there's different swings for different types of clubs. If you're trying to hit a short pitching wedge, you don't want to use your hands and your arms too much. You want to use your chest. Almost like the way I had it taught to me this winter.
Remember what I was saying about he's not boxing anymore? And he was a boxing
so
coach?
He's got to teach us about something else. He's intolerable, mate. I can't stand people like this. And you notice he's saying, what I got taught 3 months ago, I'm going to tell all you people how to do. It's like, don't worry about it. Leave it. If we want basic level fucking golf lessons, we'll go do it. It costs like, what, $40, $50 for a lesson. Jesus.
Yeah.
Because I needed so much help chipping. The way I had it taught to me this winter was, it's like when you're throwing a ball underhand into a bucket. You want to kind of let your chest do the work. So that's what I was doing with the pitching wedge yesterday.
I mean, that sounds like a terrible way to hit a pitching wedge. I've got to be honest with you.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I'm straight back and forth with an underarm flick into a bucket. I don't know. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. Sounds like
he was playing Wii golf, I believe.
If you get it right with Wii golf, you can sit on the couch as long as you flick your wrist right.
Yeah. It's all in a
Even I didn't do that.
You can even get the spin on the ball and shit.
Yeah. And tennis, same thing with tennis. You can just sit on the couch going flick, 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 flick.
Lazy fucker.
Yeah, I know. That's even too, yeah.
And at the beginning, I really struggled with it. And then towards the end, probably about 60%, I was able to hit them pretty decent. And then, but if you're hitting a driver, you want to stay behind the ball a little bit. You want your body to be behind the ball. You want to drive the ball. If you're hitting.
All right, so he's going to continue to teach people about hitting a golf ball. We'll give him a few more seconds, and then we might move on from Aaron for the week.
In irons, you want to stay about level with the ball. And if you're hitting your wedge, like I said, you want to kind of open up your chest a little bit. So I start just going through all my clubs. I start with the driver, then I go to the wedge, then I grab the 6-iron.
And we're done with Aaron for this week. He's got to sit there and name every fucking club in his bag. Like, yeah, we get it, dude. You practice with every club.
A different swing for every club.
You know that I have a left-handed 9-iron in my bag for those sticky situations against trees. How about that?
You do? Or is that
I do. No, if you're against a tree that you need a left-handed stance for, you may as well have a left-handed club for it. You never had that situation?
I just right-handed left-handed.
Has Robbie been on a golf course?
Yeah, I like golfing.
Yeah. I'm just messing with you.
Haven't you seen all the sand pits? Oh, sorry.
All right. And
did they let you bring your rascal with you, Robbie?
My what?
Your rascal. Is that what it's called? In other countries, the scooter that you go on.
Oh my god.
That might be a British term, sorry.
He gets an ATV.
Have you ever walked 18 holes, Robbie?
Yeah. Not recently, but yeah.
Oh, did you hear his voice? The pitch went up? Yeah.
No, I don't use I don't like using golf carts because
Oh, they don't have the power to push it, do they? They can't handle your weight.
No, it's because I always am afraid that I'm gonna never mind, let's just move on. This is getting worse for me.
Because they don't have golf carts on the miniature golf course.
No, miniature golf is fun.
All right, well,
that's not nice.
For about the 8th straight week, I haven't sent this to Echo.
Watch together. What do you think? We're going to do it. And it's going to be fun. Bing. 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 Bing.
Shit.
One day.
Every time you play her video like that, I'm waiting to be seated like at a restaurant.
Cupcakes Corner with American Cupcake. Robbie, you like golf, huh? So which do you find more difficult, the windmill or the big clown head?
There you go.
Thank you, Cupcake. Good.
Got him.
Cupcake. What do you find more difficult, Robbie?
That's it.
I don't play miniature golf. I play regular golf.
It's got to be the windmill.
Yeah, got time.
You'd be shocked at how good my golf swing is. We should probably play a clip of it, but I don't have a way of showing it at the moment.
All right, this I hadn't noticed that this had come up, but we do have a super tip, Robbie.
I knew you weren't paying attention. I knew you weren't paying attention.
That was code.
I see you have super tips set up now. Do you though?
Bing.
Thank you, the lovely ladies at Pretty Antisocial, for our first
PASP girls.
The PASP girls, yeah.
That
was our first voice tip, and yes, we got the Kiki voice,
and it was Kiki.
So it actually works out well that I played it when we got to the Kiki segment. Actually,
perfect timing. Perfect.
Yeah. It's not my incompetence. It is absolutely
brilliance.
My timing, my comedic wit. Anyway, I tuned in to Kiki this week, guys, and get your drinks ready because it's Bacchanal Thursday.
Oh God!
Oh no!
I really am gonna have to start drinking for this.
Hello, everyone. Happy Bacchanal Thursday. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you feel me? Tell me now or I'll start screaming. I'll scream. 1, 2, 3. I think you can. Can you hear me? Feel me? It's Bacchanal Thursday. You never know what might happen on a Bacchanal Thursday. Hello, darlings. Hello, Araya. Hello, Carrie R. Hello, Jeff Hillman. Hello, Courtney. Seen, heard, felt. Thank God.
Thank God.
Thank God. My gosh. Michaeline will be here soon. Our guest will be here in just a moment. They're both backstage. I am very excited for this episode. We have to talk about a few things. First of all, I have the luxury of having my best friend on. She was a bridesmaid in my...
So I don't know about you guys, but for me personally, if you're going to ramble at the start of your show for 10, 15 minutes, like tell me to come 10, 15 minutes later or whatever. I don't want to be sitting backstage while you ramble on about nonsense. And like it's going to get worse.
I absolutely love that she said, she was saying, I've got a guest joining us in a bit. And then immediately says, no, they're already here. I just don't want to bring them on yet. You're like, okay.
Yes. Robbie has a great tater skins game.
Nice.
I bet you do, Robbie. I bet you do. Thank you, Shit Show, for the $1.99.
Sour cream and chives.
You brought it up. You take it down.
Robbie be chiving.
You getting hungry, Robbie?
Yeah.
Possibly. It is breakfast. It is morning time and I haven't eaten.
It is breakfast time.
Did you just say I haven't eaten?
What? I don't know.
As he wipes the Cheeto dust from his mustache.
Wedding. She's a sexy vixen who's going to tell us about her new life and passion of being a stripper. And then maybe we'll all become strippers. And we're going to get into it. We're going to get into the nitty gritty of it. We're very excited indeed. Kiki Bucks are in order. And then also, first of all, let me give out some Kiki Bucks. 1 trillion Kiki Bucks for everyone here right now.
And they are as valuable as Kiki's arsehole was to the internet. Those Kiki Bucks.
Wow.
Has no idea about the economy. You can't flood it with your currency like that.
Yes, exactly.
It is not good.
So, yes. Anyway.
And 8 Kiki coins.
Wow.
Don't spend them all in one place.
She's just like Chad Zumach and some of the other dummies that just they've got their little buttons to press. I can make noises and sounds, and I'm just going to keep pressing them because she does it for Geno too now. And woof.
We can't get enough. We can't. It's Bacchanal Thursday. You never know what might happen.
Drink.
You never know. So any questions you have for Amy, put them in the chat. She has some questions for you, fine folks, actually, about dating and many subjects. So
wow, she tapped out at 1.
Just
got questions about
that's pretty much it.
Questions about dating and lots of stuff.
Main question being, would you date a stripper? And it's like, oh, not long term, no. There you go. There's your answer. Done.
Yeah. So our next clip is I've just chopped out what happened from that moment until she brings her mother on screen. And this just, again, proving tremendous planning and preparation for a show and just being, good to go. Whoops. Hang on a second. Try that again. Now. Or now.
Just ripe for a Bacchanal Thursday. So we're very excited. Araya, I used to bartend. Ooh, Araya, I used to bartend at a premier strip club on 38th in Annapolis. Perfect.
Whoa.
That's saying something.
How did she pronounce that?
Yeah, what was that pronunciation? Let's go back.
Did she say in?
Strip club on 38th in Annapolis. Perfect.
In Indianapolis?
It's like the Charles Barkley NCAA commercial from a couple years ago.
Indianapolis?
She just said the last bit. She said the last bit of the word. She didn't even bother with the first. She went, Apolis. In Apolis.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, I think she doubled up on because it had in Indianapolis. And she's going in Indianapolis or something like that.
She dropped the D.
Yeah,
Bet
it's
she
very
did.
interesting.
Bet she did. Dirty bitch.
Perfect.
Aussie guy.
I
Aussie
love
guy,
it.
sorry.
I love it.
Yes.
Sorry, pal. I'm gonna bounce, but I'll leave this on screen. Make sure you super tip him, Jesus Christ, and hit the like button, you stingy fucks. Right, see you later,
Yes,
everyone.
thank you,
Have a
Echo.
great stream.
Robbie, your fruit
Get
has
2
just
p.m.
left the
Eastern.
diet.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you. Yeah, Echo is our vessel for super tips because I wasn't able to get it working. So Echo was kind enough to help us out on that. So he's going to leave his screen there in case you guys super tip us.
Stripping and lap dance is reserved for girlfriends. Reserved for girlfriends. I don't know what it means, Aaron.
Why'd you bring it up then? If you read a chat and you don't know what it means, then skip past that chat. Don't bring it on screen.
So you give your girlfriends the lap dances? I don't know, but we're going to get into it, and I'm very excited. And then maybe we have a special guest if Amy is willing to talk to him. I don't know if she is. So, without further ado, let's bring in Michaeline first, and then we'll get Amy in here really fast. First of all, you know her, you love her. Oh, she's not even there yet. Michaeline! Michaeline! Stupid.
So now she's going to try and turn this into a funny bit. But yeah, rambles on forever. So I'm assuming the mother went, "Oh, fuck this. Yeah, I'll go get a drink or whatever the fuck." And then just in that moment, it's like, all right, let's bring Michaeline on board.
She should have just started talking to the vase or whatever that is on the table.
Yes.
Would have worked.
Now I'm embarrassed. There she is. Her studio's all there. I'm sorry. It's fine. I just wanted to sing Amy's praises with you. It's fine, Mom. I told you.
Yeah, so sorry, right there, the little voice, the cutesy little voice gets turned off, and it's fine, Mom. You know. So yeah, obviously she's trying to milk a bit here, but like in reality, you've got a guest waiting backstage while you talk to your mother who's in another room. Like maybe just drop your mother out when she gets back. Then start talking to maybe introduce your guests. I don't know. This seems like an odd choice to just continue on like this.
It would have been classic if the mother was straining in her voice, like, I'll be right there.
10:15. I told you 10:15. Get out here now. This is so embarrassing. I can't. This is ridiculous.
I mean, you are in control of it, so you know it's only embarrassing because you're doing it. No, sit there in silence. Yeah, just play your little sound drops. And don't say anything.
It's Michaeline's world, and we're all just living in it.
But it's your show.
Hello. I'm sorry.
All right, now we're about to change the drinking phrase from Bacchanal Thursday to under the weather.
I'm under the weather.
Oh, shit.
Hi, everybody. I'm under the weather.
I'm sorry you're feeling under the weather. What do you think's going on?
It's either a cold or a massive allergy attack.
So when her mother comes in, you just hear it's exactly where Kiki gets it from. The way she comes in and goes, "I'm under the weather." Like it's that silly baby voice that Kiki puts on. Like, yeah, it's obvious that her mother was exactly the same way and does these little cutesy voices and flaps her eyelashes and, gets what she wants.
She definitely is the image of under the weather, though. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Under the bus.
Jesus Christ.
Six String Mang says, I was over the weather once, then the plane landed.
Nice.
Hey, Robbie liked that one, apparently.
Thought it was funny.
Yeah, no, it's good.
From the pollen in the air.
That happens.
I mean, I don't know. McGuinevere, are you having pollen in North Carolina there? I don't know if McGuinevere's here. Anyway.
Who is she talking to? What?
Guinevere?
I think she's talking to someone in the chat, I assume, that maybe is usually there. This shows off to a really hot start.
She is.
I can't I can't breathe. My eyes, I feel horrible.
Well, snap out of it.
I'm trying to. I had a white t-shirt on. I looked like pale and white t-shirt and
Now you're pale and whatever color t-shirt that is. I guess she's probably didn't want to get washed out or something. Yeah, it's probably fair.
Yeah, I was hoping she was going to tell her to snap into a Slim Jim after she told her to snap out of it. I'm like, come on, do it.
I went and put this burgundy little sweater on.
It's lovely.
Oh,
you're young, fun, and fabulous.
Young, fun.
Wait. This is our next drinking game.
Fun and fabulous.
He's young, he's fun, he's fabulous.
Yes, fucking pollen. It is. It's killing me too, McGuinevere. I'm not even kidding. Holy cow. I was thinking I was sick, but I'm not really.
Is Guinevere in the room right now? Who is she talking to? She keeps talking to Guinevere.
Sick. I'm just. My head is full of pollen.
Get some local honey, Mickey, Araya says.
I think I have some local honey. And then should I put it with lemon?
I imagine that all the men come up to you in Rock Hill and say, "Are you local, honey?" And you're like,
Hey-o.
"No, bitch. I'm from Chicago."
Oh my god.
And in water, anybody that you need to ban, go ahead and ban them. You know.
Sorry, I was like, what did I leave? Like, I can see how long left on the clip. I'm like, what did I leave on here? What is it? And here we go. Is getting triggered by the chat 101 right here.
I won't mind. It's fine. People are already like, "King."
What are they doing? What are they saying mean stuff about us? What?
Before it even started, they were just like,
What? What were they saying?
"Look, ban me, I'll terminate her channel." Okay. Well, you can go away. How? Get out of here. Get out of here if you don't want to watch it.
Yeah, really. You know, didn't your mother tell you that if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all? Dick brains.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Dick brains.
Perfect dismount. Absolutely crushed it. I don't know, Michaeline. You've had some pretty shitty things to say about not Chris Mack. These love of that. He's pretty antisocial who say fuck Keanu Thompson. Yeah, Michaeline's had some shit to talk about those ladies. Didn't your mother ever teach you if you got nothing nice to say, blah 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 blah? No, it's the internet. People are gonna goof on you. But I just love that. Like, if I saw that in the chat, we'll terminate your account. It's like, all right.
Go for it.
What will we do? Yeah, well, I guess there's nothing I can do about that. I'll carry on with my show. So yeah, that's all I could take of Kiki. It really does suck, Kiki show, but I thought there was some amusement in there. And I've got one more set of clip. Oh, just one more clip actually.
Have no loyalty to those two pieces of shit. Like, there's no loyalty among all the fake people. Everyone in the chat, they're all fucking losers that fucking live vicariously through this shit. They have no fucking lives. Shut the fuck up with your opinion. It's a friend I'm telling you, shut the fuck up and talk about things you know about, but don't lower yourself to the level of this bunch of fair. No, you're not allowed to say to me, let's say you're a soulless, materialistic piece of shit.
Ain't nobody think he's funny. Because he's flat broke.
Nice. Flat broke. Six String Man was in there. Flat broke.
Yeah. It's so fucking catchy, dude. I can't get it out of my head.
Yeah, I wish I knew who the guy was that created that, but that's a Red Bar thing from back in the day. We certainly take no credit for it. Eck will put it together with him ranting at Moody and the Pat Dixon punch video in the background.
It all goes really good.
Yeah, no, he did well. Pretty anti. Oh my god, I love it. All right, Nat Chloe first. It's fun to troll Kiki and tell her she is lovely when she is anything but. That's true. She's a vile woman. Pretty Antisocial says no one lives vicariously through these losers. They're all delusional if they think any of us are jealous of their lives. Yeah, and that's the thing about it. And that's why I don't get like worked up about Aaron when he's like just talking shit and being an idiot. It's like, yeah, like I know the reality that you're living in. Like it doesn't bother me that you're just gonna bullshit your way through life. Like carry on, say what you got to say. We're just gonna goof on what we want to goof on.
Yeah, they're the ones that make us feel better about our lives because ours haven't sunk to that level.
Yes, indeed. So we're not done with Kiki, by the way, because Kiki obviously produces Geno's show these days, and God damn it. And yes, no, well, it is better quality, I guess, but when you're working with Geno, you're working with Geno, so let's go to after all the minutes of not blank screen, audioless video playing, then they play a little bit of a clip of one of their guests. So this is where we pick up when the show actually starts.
Well, okay, good. Well. Hello, everyone. Kevin Downey Jr., that's him. Isn't that exciting? Welcome to In Hot Water. Look what it is.
All right, we've got games for Geno as well. It's not just Steel Toe. We've got games for Geno. How many seconds before Geno leaves his seat? How many seconds before Geno leaves his seat? We'll start with you, Scoop.
23.
23 seconds.
Michael Jordan.
Just Josh.
I'm going to say Geno stays attached to the seat, but since you're saying he's leaving the seat, I'm going to go a minute.
You're going a minute? We got Josie coming in with 2 seconds.
He falls off the damn thing.
Dumb, moody, menopausal Eva says 20. Jason and Mesa says 3.5. Josh, well, sorry, what did you say? What did you say, Josh?
I want a full minute, so or 60 seconds.
You want a full minute? Wow, Robbie, what are you going with?
$1.
$1. One spare rib for Robbie.
It's Eugene Bisconti, your host.
Hey, everybody!
It was 4 seconds.
No,
God, Geno!
Dang it!
It was
Geno.
4 seconds.
For a
Jason
second, I
and
thought he
Mason.
was already standing.
It's like the
let's
American
go.
Pie guy just busting it out already.
Jason and Mesa had 3.5. Josie had 2 seconds. Peanut had 10 seconds. Peacunt, sorry, had 10 seconds. So Peacunt wins on price. Peacunt wins on Price is Right rules, closest without going over. But Jason and Mesa wins by closest to the pin, closest to the hole. And Jason and Mesa has sent us super tips and gifted memberships and stuff. So Jason and Mesa wins with his.
You faked me out, sorry.
Oh, yeah, I faked you out, yeah. He was the first man to super tip us and I think the second man as well. So Jason and Mesa wins.
Hey, everybody! Oh, that's the good stuff. I'm out of it today. Good morning, baby. How are you, sweetie?
I'm
How's
well.
my lovely wife?
I am well.
You look well. These glasses are all foggy. I'm out of it today. I got nothing. Thank God we got Rich Schultz coming by.
Yeah, so fire up a live stream. You got nothing. You're not even thinking about what you're doing. You didn't check your camera before starting. You didn't realize your glasses were all fucking foggy or smudged, probably more likely. On fire, Gino.
Can I just say that
Yeah.
Gino left his chair faster than he gets to the point of any story he's ever telling us?
That's true. And today,
Sure.
he doesn't finish his stories or get to the point, but we might actually get something out of Gino for a change today. There may be a finale to this
That's a
story.
great point. I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it.
Oh, great point. Sorry, yeah, you're right. Sorry, Deadful. Yeah. You're right. I was thinking the other way. I was thinking that he guessed 4 and it was 3.5. That's how my dumb brain worked that out. But you're correct, Deadful. Numbers don't work backwards in Australia. He won outright. He did win outright. I'm a dummy. Anyway, thanks for that.
Dummy.
Throwing me off. Now I forgot. What was I saying? I don't remember. Anyway, Gino's going to talk some more.
Hi, we got fucking Kevin Downey Jr. Skyping in or whatever the fuck it's called at 3:30. I went out to my cigar place today. Just a little Dombrowski turned me onto it when we lived over on 115. Went out, got some cigars. Had a fucking stick. Feeling a little goofy now, a little lightheaded. Not a little whiskey won't fix. What's that, baby?
Nothing.
Because she added so much by just repeating what he said. And he's adding so much by telling us he went to his cigar place. You got to love the show prep, right? It's like, what did I do right before I started this show? I'll talk about that.
Get those glasses.
A little lightheaded.
A little loop. I feel a little loop. Oh, put it on you. I got to go shut the bathroom door because it closes the
That's
window.
fine. Go ahead because I have to, since you moved the camera, I have to.
So, 1 minute and 26 seconds into this clip, Gino has left his chair twice while hosting a show.
Change your inner self position. Yes, I'm feeling.
No, and keep talking way off mic when nobody can hear it, because that also makes for a great show.
I'm feeling sort of lightheaded today.
What'd you do? It's amazing now. Hey, welcome. I'm back. So laid back here at Shea at In Hot Water. It's amazing that, like, I love the apartment, but if I leave a door or a cabinet in the kitchen open, it covers the window, and then it fucks up the lighting, and then I'm all, I feel so obtuse.
Something to.
No word has ever better described Geno Visconti than obtuse. But all right, don't leave the cabinets open. I think Keanu's going to say that. But lighting, like, I thought if it's open in front of the window, maybe it's like clanging back and forth and annoying you. You're talking about lighting. The lighting didn't change by closing those cupboards, walking away from your show. It didn't have any impact whatsoever.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Remedy that would be to make a conscious effort to close the cabinets and close the.
When did I start leaving the cabinets open, though, babe? I don't even get that.
I don't know.
I don't.
Well,
either.
maybe the entire time we've lived here.
So baby, I didn't even tell you this.
Still working on those glasses. Maybe, I don't know, don't rub it all over your greasy shirt then. Maybe while you're up closing cabinets, grab a fucking tissue or some sort of a napkin and give your glasses a good wipe. You dope.
Oh, shit. Needs a dehumidifier hooked up
So
right
I had a conversation today with a certain buddy of ours that lives, we'll just say, in the Midwest, in the land of 10,000 lakes.
Tozeldorf?
What's that?
Tozeldorf?
Yes, Tozeldorf. And I don't even know if I'm allowed, not allowed, like he ducked in the chat yesterday. And we're doing, it looks like we'll be doing that comedy show. You know, look, Kiana, it looks like we were wrong. We're so stupid. It looks like we've been summoned to the state of Minnesota.
Oh.
All right. So Geno is getting somewhere with something. He's talking about Aaron Imholt. We talked earlier. Aaron is going to do a comedy show and golf the day before. He announced that he's trying to line up some special guests for the comedy show. Hello, there's Geno being contracted by Aaron Imholt to do a comedy show. Let's find out.
Oh my God.
Oh, and by the way, and I hate doing this. The only thing I find you very funny. The only thing that I feel dumber about, excuse me, that's the only thing I feel dumber about is than what
we were getting somewhere. We're hopefully going to come back around, but Geno's found himself lost on one of his conversation trails that he drifts off down with no point or any impact on the story at all.
we said is just how right everyone, all the idiots on the internet haven't said a peep. What happened? I know I'm talking. What happened to Muttering John? The guy that whenever he refers to me, aging comedian, and me, Garrett, and Steve lose our minds laughing at that. We find it hysterical.
Whenever someone brings up a specific insult and then says he laughs about it with his friends, got him. Like, are you kidding me? You got to bring up Muttering Jay and like his 1 million tweets per day, where every now and then he'll post Geno's a fucking loser. Yeah, it's getting to you, dude. It's getting to you.
Everyone's aging, okay? Everyone's aging, okay? Some of us do it better than others. Some of us do it graciously. Some of us do it with, what's this? Okay. Does this make me the drunk?
Can you imagine sitting there saying some of us do it gracefully, and then before even finishing his point going, what's this? What's this over here? Oh, whiskey. We've got some whiskey. Hello, whiskey. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, you are aging gracefully, Geno. So gracefully. You're disappearing into the alcoholic abyss. Your brain is melting, being eaten away by alcohol. I don't know.
This is the whiskey left over from yesterday with a fresh ice cube in it. And I got to tell you,
that looks like a huge glass of whiskey, but it was watered down.
It's more watered than whiskey. I can tell. Watch.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's mostly water, and we're gonna have to do shots. But that's probably better because it's got shots.
We're gonna have to do shots. 56-year-old man. It's a show in the middle of the. Come on, dude, get it together. Like, sure, I'll sip on some beers as I do the shows across the night, but you're doing shots of whiskey. Grow the fuck up, man. Grow the fuck up.
Just easing into the kick. So, what is up with these glasses? Why are these glasses
They're defective?
So fucking they continue to smudge. So
smudge.
The only thing I hate, and I'm about to do one of the two things I hate. I apologize. Text while I'm talking. Text the toe.
God, come on.
And say, hey, can Geno mention what you told him today? Because
so he's definitely 100% confirmed. He's talking about Aaron Imholt, the toe. Right. And he wants confirmation that it's okay to bring it up.
And first of all, it's nothing grandiose. Okay, it's just cool. And it's got nothing to do with this case. So but I hate when people say, the only thing I hate more than when people say, well, but I can't talk about that now, is when they say, oh, big announcement coming up. Although this is kind of both, but it's not really.
It actually is totally both. Something I might not be able to talk about. And big announcement. I'll try and play it down. But yeah, carry on.
But we're definitely, I think we're definitely, simply put, we're definitely doing a show Saturday, the 31st of May. I'm 99.9% certain of that. So we'll be making our return to Minnesota. But we may, watch this, I could say this. We might be going down a little earlier and doing a special event the day before. Not necessarily a comedy show.
Yeah, I think you can say that, Geno. Aaron talked about this golf thing all week. The golf thing's not a secret. The date, however, wasn't confirmed. And I think the part that Aaron probably wasn't announcing was you being on a comedy show. Because he hasn't actually booked a comedy show yet. He hasn't actually picked a date for it. And I think he wanted to keep it as a surprise. But by all means, keep talking. because again, until his deal is settled, this doesn't look good for Aaron that he's paying key witnesses to come to Minnesota and do some work for him. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look great, Geno.
Can say that without being that guy, and I think that tells you all you need to know. So I'm going to tell you, it's going to be a to-do. It's going to be a good fucking time, and hopefully the weather will be warm. It'll be the end of May.
All of the higher ups of Minnesota will be there.
Oh, it's going to be I Told You So Fest. It's going to be I Told You So Fest. We're just going to have a mock trial, and we're just going to sit there and do what we were going to do.
That's what I love about dumb people. And when dumb people that don't get the point of an argument, they always convince that they won the argument because they didn't actually know what the conversation was. We were all saying, you guys need to shut the fuck up. Like, they'll subpoena you or they won't. But, like, if you get subpoenaed, you got to go. And they're sitting there screaming, we didn't do anything wrong. We didn't do anything wrong. And then when a deal is struck, it's like, see, we were right. We didn't do anything wrong. It's like, well, that was never the discussion. The discussion was whether you would have to go to Minnesota or not. It's very weird. It's very weird.
Wait, well, no, according to those ladies, there's still plenty of time for us to be subpoenaed.
Did they really say that?
Haley, you still here, Haley? Hit us up in the chat, Haley, if you're still here. There's still plenty of time. Yeah, these two hate the pretty antisocial girls. They are so deep in their heads. And watch, Keanu just did that voice. Watch what this does to Geno.
Yeah,
that's the difference. That's what happens when you're a sore loser, and in their case, is stupid cunts. And again, the only thing that galls me more than them, you're like, it's what Anthony says. They're like, oh, look, we have podcast equipment. Let's do a podcast. I'll put this fucking flag for stolen valor from someone in my family behind me. You're an idiot. Because if you really believed in the very thing that folded flag, the man that flag is folded for, fought for, then you would speak.
Wait, is the quoting of Anthony done, or when did the Anthony quote happen? You know what I mean? Is he still quoting Anthony? Just go back a little fraction. Let's just.
I don't understand the context of everything that he said, but it sounded like he said that a person who has a family member that was in the military is not allowed to put their flag. He said that was stolen valor, but if that's for their family member, that's not stolen valor. So what the fuck?
Yeah, agreed. Deadfall, thank you very much for becoming a new member. We appreciate it. Oh, did I double click that? No, I didn't. Thank you, Deadfall.
No, I did. Sorry.
All good. No, yeah, let's just see if we can follow this. And again, I just want to see the pretty antisocial girls triggering him.
Flag for stolen valor from someone in my family behind me. You're an idiot. Because if you really believed in the very thing that folded flag, the man that flag is folded for, fought for, then you would speak truth. You wouldn't speak in gossip. Think of the man that you.
Wait. So he's now trying to say, by sitting in front of that flag and telling Geno he's a moron, that's not what her loved one would want her to do with her time. I think would probably be chuckling along and going, "This guy's a fucking moron."
This is probably what he fought for to begin with.
Exactly. Freedom, motherfucker.
Yes, he 100% fought for Haley and Jackie's right to call these people fucking idiots. Like, oh, but I love how fucking Haley and Jackie have got to these two. They are thinking about them a lot.
Folded that flag for him, be like, would he be listening to this? Saying, wow, I'm so proud of my cunt granddaughter, my cunt niece, my dopey twat fucking daughter? No, he wouldn't. He'd be like, what are you doing with your fucking life? Don't get me wrong. I was asked that many times by my parents. I said,
Geno, forget family, forget your grandfather, your father, anyone. Could you watch this back and be proud of yourself? Like, do you think you're having a win here, champ? But just like, oh, I say the word cunt a bunch. I must be funny. Oh, pretty antisocial said they haven't heard. Well, nobody listens to Geno. That's the point.
That's true.
I'm the only one checking out Geno.
It's my first time hearing it as well.
Great point from BYB. Welcome, Quadfather. He's mad that anybody can do a podcast and be more successful than him. Anthony did say most people should be podcasting. No, I was just joking around. I know when Anthony's quote ended was anyone can get a microphone and be a podcaster now. That was Anthony's quote. It's just because he doesn't pause, he kept rambling on. And you're like, is this all of Anthony's quote, or did you start adding some salt and pepper to it? Blah, blah, blah. But no, it is true. And it's funny, actually, when I was going to clip Kiki today, I was like, wow, we are actually getting more views. Not many, but we are actually getting more views than Kiki. And yeah, with the backing of Kumia and Compound for years, it's stunning. It's stunning that, they're in the position that they're
So are you
in.
saying we get 6 figures with our listenership?
6 figures, that's a lot.
Robbie's all about that money, man.
Well, no, but you said that Geno cost Anthony Cumia money, and they're not getting more viewers than we are.
Yeah, well, yeah, we could talk to Anthony about see if he wants to bring us on board. We'll get as many viewers as Geno. That's what we can promise.
Yeah, that was the point, sorry.
Yeah. I'm with you.
This is what I do. So I was able to answer, but I don't have my father's Air Force uniform behind me. Okay, I don't have my mother's teaching certificate behind me. I have a talking mouth that is sometimes behind me. That's what I have. But aside from that,
a talking mouth. It's a funny way to put it. Again, I don't know what all this has to do with any of it. The pretty antisocial girls just point out where you're being dumb. You don't know what you're talking about. And you guys call them cunts and ugly and rednecks and blah, 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 and just show like the lowest IQ attempts at responding to them. So, yes, and I agree, pretty antisocial. PASP, making them feel. Didn't quite get the timing right on it, but I tried, ladies. Yeah, definitely making them feel. That might find its way into the Pretty Antisocials Wednesday show. I don't know. Anyway, there's a little bit left. It's a dead grandparents' flag. Oh, Jackie's here. Hey, Jackie. Yeah, look, you don't have to explain yourself. Seriously,
No,
it's
not
fine.
at all.
No.
Yes.
I think he just doesn't understand what stolen valor means either.
He's
but
just
it's like,
hurt.
What the fuck?
He's
You
an
know,
idiot.
like,
Yeah, he's a hurt idiot. Yeah, that,
when you go to name calling like he has, he's already lost the argument. I mean, we all know this.
Yeah, exactly. Like play a clip of them and point out how they're wrong, or make fun of something they do. Like Haley's got a mockable laugh. She has this sort of like laugh sometimes. Like in some, if you're in the right moment, you'll catch her doing it. Like you can make fun of stuff like that, not just like call them fat and ugly and rednecks.
That's what you do to me.
Yeah, no, but it's different with you, Robbie.
Yeah, exactly.
Robbie's like, yeah, that's like, what you do to me.
And also, we don't just call you fat; we do it in creative ways. That's the point. It's not just you're fat, Robbie. It's
you have to overcome the easiness of just saying fat by making it creative. So we should give you.
That's right. Yeah. So if he found a creative way of calling Haley and Jackie fat, then I might laugh along with him. You know what I mean? But in this instance, he's not hitting it. Not hitting it.
No. So again,
the toe says which part? Not yet. So no.
So Toe said which part? Not yet. So the part we know about is the golf thing. And so when he pointed out that he wanted the day that there might be an event the day before, it's like, oh, he's talking about the golf weekend. So Aaron definitely didn't want Geno to say that he's been booked to do a comedy show with Aaron. So well done, Geno. Let's see how he handles that.
Okay, so yeah. Oh, and he told me some juicy stuff that suffice to say, I'm like, I know, I was right.
You remember, I don't know, it might have been about 18 seconds ago, where he was telling the pretty antisocial girls that they shouldn't involve themselves in gossip and they should be ashamed of themselves of being involved in gossip. Yeah. He's got some juicy stuff. Juicy.
I'll tell you that later. But yeah, lots of juicy stuff. Chatting with the Toe this morning while I was smoking that stogie. It was a good fucking time. Good fucking time. Why is my phone making all this noise? Because I didn't turn the ringer off?
God.
Is that
His
my phone?
ADD is worse than mine.
I don't know
Jesus
why the
Christ.
sound is on my phone. I apologize.
Gino
Sound is
is
on the phone.
way unprepared.
And
I love it when I get a good phone call.
how are you, me? How am I today?
Feeling good, feeling great, feeling great, feeling good. How about you?
I'm feeling great. We got Kevin Downey Jr. coming by at 3:30. I played some of.
And that's it. He actually tried to get into doing a show just then. It only took 8 minutes, but he got there in the end. So yeah, that was all I had for this week for Gino. Thank you, everyone. Now, Robbie. Although I am excited about the thought of it being 11 o'clock and me just leaving and going to bed.
I mean, we can if you want to.
Well, you said you want. Well, I think an MLB preview can wait another week, can't it? Can an MLB preview?
Well, at that point, it's outdated because half the pitchers will be injured in today's modern game. So,
all right, you can give a quick review.
You mean preview?
Wait a minute. Yeah, preview, whatever. Wait before you start.
Talking about fucking baseball. And I love baseball.
I love that clip. The only person to ever love something while getting angry about it at the exact same time.
It's an amazing clip.
That's passion right there.
Yeah. So what do you got, Robbie? Make it quick. Oh, hello. Robbie, can you make
Hello.
Thank you.
Listen here, Australia. Once you dip your steel toe in the river of iniquity.
No. Stop right there, Gino. Will you find a new metaphor for Christ's sake?
I'm fat.
Poor old Roachy. Thank you, Deadpool. And our buddy Jason in Mesa.
Keanu and I live in a den of alcoholism, tobacco smoke, and malnutrition. We're not funny, and no one respects us. No wonder you're all jealous.
This is
we're
true.
jealous. We're jealous.
We are indeed jealous of all of you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Deadpool and Jason and Mesa. I love it. I love hearing the voices. Robbie, can you switch us back?
Oh, yep, sorry.
And do your baseball segment.
Okay, so are we just going around the horn? You want to preview? You want to pick? Last year, before we look forward, we got to look back. I believe Josh picked the winner, though it wasn't much of out on a limb. It was the Dodgers.
Pretty sure I did too.
I'll go out on a limb again. Dodgers.
And then it was a tie, I believe. On I think we both predicted who came in each division. I don't have the record of stats in front of me, but I believe we both predicted 3 out of the 6. So we were 50%, all of us.
Yeah.
And do you have the divisions ready or
me,
Ozzy? Nah, I'm
Why?
filibustering just a second. I
would
assumed
I do
we
that?
weren't going to get to this. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, let's end the show then.
No, if you want to do it, we can do it.
No, well, not if you're not prepared. Definitely not. No. I don't want to fumble through some bullshit that you're not prepared to
Okay,
do.
well, I
thought
assumed that it was an hour 30 minutes. You would want to do, rightfully so, would be talk baseball at this hour. Was that a bad assumption on my part?
That was weird. You
Did my mic
your
get
video
muted?
paused, and then you did this all fast catch up talk and all that. I literally got no idea what you just said.
I said it wasn't a bad assumption that 1 in the morning airtime, you didn't want to talk baseball after doing an hour and a half of actually compelling content.
No, but you couldn't have known that was going to happen before the show. That's what I'm saying. There's no prep has happened for this. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know that now that once we're done an hour and a half, you know that now that I probably wasn't keen on it, but you weren't aware of that before the show, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but you also, I sent you messages. Are we really going to have an on-air thing about this?
No. I mean, at the end of the day, the on-air thing goes as far as you want to push it, Robbie, I guess.
Josh and Jesse are the children in the corner hiding things. I hope they don't come and hit us.
No, please.
And all right, thank you. Echo, can you hit us with your plugs? Oh yeah, right, mate. Point, double point, layer, point. Yeah, point. That's how we say point. Is point.
Got a good 30 for 30 coming up next week.
Yes, yeah, 30 for 30,
30
or
for
3 for
30.
30. They're free for 30s.
3 for 30.
Can I be honest? I can never keep up with his plugs. Like, if I see it, I'll subscribe. I'll subscribe to what he does if I see it across my YouTube feed. Like, he says it all so fast, I can't keep up.
Yeah, he's got more shows than Carl Hamburger from WATP. He's
okay, so it's not just me. Okay, that's good to know.
No, he's got What's Your Handle with me. He's got Pint Double Pint with Rochi, Chewing the Shit with Rochi. He's got Between Two Hacks with Mumbling Nick. Am I missing one? Or
yeah, yours.
No, I said What's Your Handle first.
Free for 30.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's doing the free for 30s anymore.
No. He's not free
pretty
anymore.
Antisocial. Towing the lie. Yes, I'm thinking maybe Thursday, ladies, but we'll talk. The return of Towing the Lie. Yeah, so no, but yeah, on all honesty, go sub to Echo. Give him a like, give him a sub, and check out all his shows. Him and Rochi are good fun. I enjoy Rochi. I want to get him back on the show again soon. Scooper, what do you want to plug?
Just my normal Twitter, not X. I refuse to say that. At Jesse Crean, JESSECREAN. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you, Scoop.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you back. Yeah, it's always good to see you join us again after everything that's gone on over the last couple of years. It's nice to know that you're
good to make sure you're still alive and in one piece.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I was busy stealing some valor overseas, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
Yes.
You still have that Russian helmet, by the way? My dad was asking about it.
I do, man. I've been wanting to say it's for sale.
He wants it. He wants it. So how much do you want for it?
Yeah, tell him to throw me some numbers. But he'll get the whole thing, though. The full outfit.
I don't know if he wants the dead guy's ghillie suit, though.
He's getting it whether he likes it or not. You want a dead Russian?
That was an all-time moment in Mallertown. We were like,
Keanu and I live in a den of alcoholism, tobacco smoke, and malnutrition. We're not funny, and no one respects us. No wonder you're all jealous.
I'm so jealous, Gino.
Sorry, I actually thought someone had skipped the queue, but I literally just bumped my phone.
Yeah, so people should go back and try to find the episode where we introduce Jesse or Jay Scoop, and he just appears on screen in a dead guy's ghillie suit with a helmet on. That was an all-timer.
Classic.
It is. It was great. I think it's called Russian Souvenirs, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, if
so.
it is,
I believe so. It's Russian Souvenirs.
Yeah.
That was an all-time favorite moment for me.
Was just naming another show Echo was on that wasn't calling you out on. It's all good. No. I've been meaning to message you gals. I've been trying to figure out a day where I can make it work. So we'll talk. Did we get to you, Josh, and your play? Oh, were you finished, Scoop? Actually,
yeah.
Scoop was
still said, it's nice to be here, and then we went on that.
That's
tangent.
right. Yeah. Josh, your plugs.
And J Hunt 02 on X, or like I said, I'm here in Cincinnati making homes beautiful. So, you want something done? Come on down.
So jealous.
Perfect.
Just being around Skyline Chili and the vibes those places create.
Dude, anybody can say, I know Ben said something the other week about the food, how Jamar Chase was saying the food wasn't
Yeah,
here
that
in
pissed me
Cincinnati.
off. I almost went on
Jamar
a rant,
Chase
but I was
don't know
half
shit
asleep.
about the food here in Cincinnati. So
Yeah, he spends like 2 months a year in Cincinnati. Of course he doesn't know the food here.
Exactly. Been here
Like, there's just as many
fucking years.
fancy restaurants there as anyone. Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse is as good as any restaurant in America. It is bullshit.
Robbie, we got it all.
Jesus, Robbie
got
goes
it
and
all.
gets overmodulated when
But
the serious feedback.
But just to get to the thick of it, ladies, if you want your interior redone, just Josh is the
We
guy.
do trim. We do trim.
No, I was going to say, I gave the Gold Star chili to my friend Chris, who's more
What
of
do you
a
say?
chili connoisseur, and I gave him the hot sauce because I'm not a hot sauce guy. Excuse me. He loved it. He thought it was great.
Wasn't the whole point? Like, I can't imagine having skyline chili without the noodles and all that stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, you put it on.
Yeah, but you think you can only get American noodles, Robbie, or do you think?
No. But I like. There's people that'll send it. I've heard of people sending skyline chili to other people in the U.S. and they just look, noodles aren't for me. I'll just have the chili without noodles. And like, then it's not skyline chili.
Oh, right. Well, this was Gold Star anyway. I had the Skyline.
Yeah, Justin likes Gold Star but doesn't like Skyline. I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean, I liked the Skyline chili, but I'm just not really a chili guy. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that's why I put the noodles and the cheese and the beans and onions. It's not really chili. It's
not your typical
heavenly creation.
Southwest chili.
Jesus Christ. Robbie has never got so defensive of anything. Like, even the Josh Allen arguments we've had don't compare to him.
I don't know about that. Let's not get crazy.
I'm just waiting for somebody to say that they used ramen for the noodles just to see if Robbie's head explode.
Yeah.
You know what? That would be interesting, like plain ramen noodles with the chili on top. I'm not hating on that idea.
Actually, back in the day, that's what I used to say for my ghetto spaghettis. I would just grab ramen and throw ragu on it, and I would be like, that's my ghetto spaghetti. And it was good enough for me. I mean, you're in university, you're trying to make $1 work. I'm just like,
yeah. I mean, my dad, those Jewish crackers? My dad lived off those for a week straight when he was in college once, he said. So anything is possible to get you through a week in college, apparently.
So Skyline Ramen, check it out.
Check it out.
Yeah. Send in your reviews. All right, Robbie, hit your plugs.
You can follow us at Official USA Pod on X or Twitter, as Jay Scoop calls it. And you know what's funny is I've always said Twitter. The one time I instinctively said X is when Jay Scoop did his little 3-second rant about it. Then you can follow me at Mariner Robbie on X, and then you can follow us at the YouTube page on United States of Australia.
Nice.
Hit subscribe, hit the like button. Yeah, hit subscribe. Leave a comment after the show's done. Come back. If you're live, come back.
Unless it's a comment like that one asshole who said I contribute nothing and all that stuff.
Well, you just take that feedback on board.
He said I didn't need it. So.
Yeah, Josh got dunked on in that comment thread as well.
It's all good.
Yeah, I feel that is true. I felt bad.
How do you think I feel, Robbie? I keep getting Stilto fans calling me fat boy.
They call him Melton.
You're nothing compared to me in terms of the weight. Why are they calling you fat boy?
That's why it's so offensive. It's like if you see it in my co-host is. What are you talking about?
No wonder you're so mad at me then all the time.
Yeah, exactly. All the time, yeah. I wonder why. Anyway,
I just said
for joining us. Yeah. On X, I am at that. Or Twitter, sorry, Scoop. I am at that sussy guy. Just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be. We'll catch you next time on United States of Australia.
We're getting a foursome together for Aaron.